I think like a lot of poker players, originally I was watching TV shows and saw this card game on there. I thought, I could have a go at that. In my view, for players to learn, there's a few things they can do. One, the key number one is play as much poker as you can. You learn by your mistakes. That's what actually you need to learn by your mistakes, and the only way to make mistakes is to play.
I think if you're a beginner at poker, don't go too mad. Start off by just playing your cards, trying to get a feel for the table. You know, if you're going to make moves, you probably need a little bit more experience to do that.
There's like a stigma against poker. Everybody thinks like you're going to lose your house, and it's not. It's just like going and playing bingo on a Saturday night. You know, you're paying your £5 stake and you're getting your chips.
I think anyone can pick this game up, you know, and advance on it. It's all about practice. There's an awful lot of luck involved in it, but I still think there's a lot of skill. There's a lot of women in there playing really, really good poker, but there's just as many playing really bad poker in there.
Form an imaginary screen around yourself and not let people wind you up or not let hands bother you. If you play a hand and you lose, just take a minute, breathe, and then clear your mind and go on to the next hand. That's, I think, the most important thing.
Do you know what? Put them off. Smile, pout, just kind of off. I was really unnerving my lot today, and I won a few major hands on my table. Not televised, unfortunately. It wasn't so good. But, yeah, I just think kind of just be kind of a bit different, and you can put them off a little bit. That's what worked for me.
I'd say that playing online does definitely build your confidence up with the game, but it is different. So if you can get into some tournaments, you know, that I'd really recommend that, because it's a fantastic experience, and you learn so much from really being right there and playing against, you know, other players that are more experienced than you.
Online's fantastic now. It takes away the nerve element completely. You don't get treated at the table like you're a woman because the players obviously don't know. You can learn for free online, so you can get the practice and learn to be relaxed at the table before you make the step to live.
One tip I've got is don't be afraid to ask better players for advice. There are poker players out there making good money, and they will give advice. If you go up to them and ask them about poker, whether it's online, whether it's on live poker, just go up there and ask them. It doesn't cost any money. The worst they could do is say, no, I won't give you advice. And up to this day, I don't know of any poker player that said, I won't give you advice.
Some of the best advice I was given early on, it's a really easy game to learn, very difficult one to master, and is to play a game in a particular style. It gives you so much information. If you say to yourself, okay, in this game, I'm only allowed to raise or fold. You learn so much by playing a whole game, whole sit and go tournament online. Just raise, or just fold, and you learn so much, and from there it gives you the gumption to be able to do it when you need to do it, when it counts.
Forums such as the Hand of Mob forum, where you could read about poker, read about views, about how to play, just join them. It doesn't cost anything, free advice. But my number one is for whether men or ladies, play.